Hi, I'm Amy. Welcome to the video. Hey guys, I am so excited about today's video because today's video is a 3-day foundation wear test. I love doing these videos. If you like foundation wear tests, go ahead and give this video a like so I know, and subscribe if you haven't already. Today's foundation, or this week's foundation, is going to be the Shiseido Synchro Skin Radiant Lifting Foundation. People were raving about the first iteration, the Synchro Skin, called this. I don't remember what it was called, and I was on the fence. I almost purchased that, and then they answered my prayers and came out with a Radiant Lifting, which is supposed to be a very similar style foundation but more radiant. I do a 3-day wear test so that you get to see my first impressions, how it wore over 3 to 4 days, and then my final review at the end of the week. I can't wait to show you this foundation, so I'm going to stop blabbing and let's get into the video. This is the Shiseido Synchro Skin Radiant Lifting Foundation. It is oil-free and has a broad spectrum SPF of 30. It says, lift your skin with light adjusting radiance. Shiseido light adjusting technology instantly adapts and responds to every light source to smooth and diffuse fine lines and create a luminous lifted effect on the skin. All day wear, weightless comfort, radiant finish, medium to full coverage, buildable. The NARS Sheer Glow in Oslo. This is one of my best shade matches. Well, actually, like, all of these are pretty good shade matches for me, honestly. The ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Foundation in Fair 20N. The Wet n Wild Photo Focus Original in Nude Ivory. And then the Shiseido Synchro Skin Radiant Lifting in 140 Porcelain. Okay, so here is what the package looks like. Super cute, fancy. I got this shade 140 Porcelain. I have not looked at it yet, so let's hope it's good. Shake it up a little bit. Let's see. Not bad. I don't think that looks bad. Okay, I love this packaging. It's so pretty. It looks so fancy. And then this like lid. Sorry, I put sunscreen on so my little grimy fingerprints are everywhere already. Okay, so I think you just, do I have to be, is there a way to lock this or unlock it? Yeah, it turns. Shake well, twist cap to unlock and pump. Wipe dispenser after use. So let me shake again because I didn't shake well. Okay, so I twisted it. Okay. So it's got some runniness to it, but not too thin, not too thick. The color actually looks pretty good, I think. Ooh, I'm really excited. Okay. I'm gonna do one side of my face with a sponge. I'm gonna tap it on. Oh, it feels really nice. It feels kind of creamy. I don't know if that's the right word, but okay, this is how much I put. I still got a lot back here. Wow. I got a fuzz here, hold on. That's really pretty. Oh, and the color is so good. Oh my god. Does makeup make you emotional? I swear it has nothing to do with my hormones because I had my period last week. Like, I'm good to go. But like, this is making me emotional. Okay. So, this gives me, oh my god, I'm gonna keep going. Hold on. Let me at least do half my face and then we'll talk. Ugh, where are these cat hairs coming from? Note to everyone else, don't get a cat because you will never be cat hairless. But first of all, I did not drag this down my neck at all. I think this color is perfection on my skin. I absolutely love the color, first of all. I love the color. Second of all, so here's the before and the after. Yeah, like with and without. And this is with a sponge, okay? And that's just one pretty light layer. I did not use the full pump. Okay, I'm looking close. From far away, from, I don't know, a foot and a half away where my mirror is, it looks so beautiful. It's radiant, but not like glowy. Like, it doesn't look like dewy and wet. It does, but it doesn't, if that makes sense. And it does have a medium coverage right off the bat. I will try to build it up, but I want to do the brush side first so we can see a difference first. This is giving me like the coverage that I get from my NARS Sheer Glow, but it's a dewy foundation, which I don't know why NARS Sheer Glow is called NARS Sheer Glow, because on me it is a matte medium to full coverage. So, but look at my skin. Oh my God. It's truly blurring my skin. It looks like plump and hydrated without looking like wet. I feel like people that have oily skin would still like this because it's not an overly like wet look. I like a wet look sometimes, you know, but this is like, oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. Oh, I will zoom in too and see if I can get you guys like really close look at my skin. But wow, I am, that's really good. That's looking really good. Okay, I'm gonna take this e.l.f. foundation blurring brush, take whatever is left on my skin and do, or on my hand, sorry, and do about the same to this side, I think. Okay. So, did it get dark again, or are my eyes just adjusting to this too much? Hold on. My eyes might just be adjusting. Okay. So this is the brush side. This is the sponge side. After a couple minutes, I feel like it is setting down a little bit. There is a little bit more glow on this side. And I do think I got a little bit more coverage, especially like in this area on the brush side. But I do prefer using the sponge. Just in general, I'm a sponge girl. I do think both sides look really good. So whichever way you prefer to do your makeup, you could use it. I do think that there's just like a little bit of heaviness right here on the brush side. So I'm going to go over it with a sponge, but first I'm going to zoom you in even closer and see if you can see what I see.
Let's see. This is unruly.
Okay. Look at how beautiful. So tell me if you can see, it's just a little heavy right here. I mean, it still looks good, but compared to the other side, I think it's just a little bit heavy on this side. Look at that. I feel so weird, like a mannequin. Okay.
Let me zoom you back out. I don't remember where I zoomed to. This is good enough, right? I don't know.
Okay, so I'm gonna put like a half a pump. I did use basically everything that's on my hand. There's like a little bit. I'm gonna put half a pump. See if it's got a good pump that I can control it. Did I push it back? I don't know. Should I have my finger? Oh, okay. Note to everyone, you should put your finger on the back side and not directly over it because it won't really go down as much that way, but it will go if you go back here, and you can control it pretty well. So I've just got two little extra dots there, and I'm gonna just go over my cheeks. This is usually where I have trouble with coverage because my redness is so terrible, and I am gonna go a little bit. This one specifically does not hold pigment. I don't know if you've ever noticed that about my face, but let's see if we can build this up. and see if it looks good built up. Again, since this is a 3-day wear test, I will wear it different on all the days so that we can see how it goes. Okay. I'm going really softly over this to try to keep the coverage. I'm not pressing in as hard as I did the first go. I think that definitely built up. Oh my god, this is crazy. Especially for me, I always wear like basically sheer coverage. So this is like so much coverage for me. Like, I'm surprised that I'm enjoying what it looks like on my skin. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. I'm trying to press here to see if that like heaviness can be remedied. It still looks a little heavy on this side, so just note that. I'm going to just dot on a little bit of my Maybelline Age Rewind. Just the smallest amount. And see, since I went up pretty high with that foundation. So far, I'm pretty impressed. Honestly. Like, I mean, I almost cried. You guys were here for that, right? Okay, I do still have a bunch of the 2 dots that I put on my hand. So I definitely feel like 1 pump would be a great medium coverage. 1.5 to 2 is your full coverage. I don't think I would ever put more than this on my face. I think this is the most I would ever put on my face. But I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of my face. I will come back when it's all said and done and we'll talk about my first thoughts. See you there. All right, so the rest of my face is done and it has been a little bit. I ate some lunch, but we're back. And I think it still looks really good. A couple things I want to say that I noticed. I tried to give it some time to see if it would set on its own, and it did not. If I put my fingers on my face, I was getting, what do you call that? Transfer. It was transferring. So I did end up taking the Bite Beauty little pressed powder and a big fluffy powder brush and going over my entire face. And I still have a really nice radiance to my face. That powder is really good about letting the radiance come through and not like mattifying you. That's why I enjoy it. I think it is pretty full coverage and still very radiant, and I like the way that it moves with my face. Like, if you see like this area specifically, how it moves with my face really nicely and keeps that like blurred but radiant kind of look, which I love. I love that look right there. So I'm really liking it. Let me look up close since it has been a little while and see if there's anything weird going on, just in case. I do see it going into my like smile lines and around my nose, but I did build it up, so I'm wondering if on thinner wear days, if I wouldn't have that problem. So we'll see throughout the week. But right now I do see it going into my smile lines. Like I said, I really enjoy it so far. I'm excited to see how it does wear throughout the day and throughout the week. So let me go ahead and show you the end of day 1. The beginning of day 2. The end of day 2. The beginning of day 3. The end of day 3. All right, guys, welcome back. It is the end of the week, and I'm here to tell you my final thoughts on the SHISEIDO Synchro Skin Radiant Lifting Foundation. I, again, have the shade 140 Porcelain. I'm wearing it today. I think it's a beautiful shade for me, and I think it is a beautiful foundation. Today's makeup, less than 1 pump for my entire face, and look at how flawless this looks. I've been wearing this for about an hour and a half now because I did film this makeup look. I don't know if it'll be up before or after. If it is up already, I will link it here. But I filmed this, and we're gonna just moment of silence and take a look at my skin, okay? Let me zoom you in. Okay, hold on. Let's go as far as this bad boy will go. Oh, that might be too close. What do you guys think? Is that too close? I think that's too close. Hold on. I did not know that my phone could get that close. Let's go here. We're going to turn the lights down a little bit. Look at my skin. It's so beautiful. I love this foundation. I think it's my new favorite foundation. I love it. I love it. I'm absolutely in love. It wears really, really well. It's expensive, but I mean, like I said, I use less than a pump each time. It is 1.2 ounces, so it does have a little bit more than most foundations. And it's so much coverage that, I mean, honestly, I could use like maybe less than half of a pump and still get something super beautiful out of it. I know that I could. I've never tried anything from Shiseido before, and how I feel about this foundation makes me want to automatically buy everything that they have. Everything that they have. This is the best. This is the best foundation. This is the best foundation. Obviously, I'm going to keep doing my foundation roundups throughout the year, but at the end of the year, I'm betting that this bad boy will still be at the top because it is that much above the rest of the foundations that I have tried over the years. And I have so many foundations. I think I have over 100 foundations. No, not over 100. I definitely have over 50 foundations. But yeah, guys, it's just beautiful. I don't know what to tell you. Look at how beautiful this is on my skin. And it's comfortable, and it lasts a really long time, and it keeps the coverage. It doesn't look crazy at the end of the day. I love it. I don't know what to tell you. I love it. So yeah, that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. It helps me out so much. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!